Okay, this game is fast, so let's slide right into it. Not like that. You'll see what I mean. Here's why I love Crab Champions. I'm going to start this out by saying this is a good video game. It's fast, fun, and easy to play, but hard to master. But before we get into the details of this game, I've got questions about crab content. So enjoy this tight 5 on crab content? Crab tent? Anyway, what's the deal with crab content? I remember Crab Battle, which was pretty funny, but that was like 17 years ago, and I don't remember why it happened. Now there seems to be more crab stuff, video games and whatnot. Kalapa Games has been putting out crustacean-based combat games for a few years. There's a Crab Battle Royale, King of Crabs. AgroCrab is a company that exists and is working on a crab-based Souls-like, Another Crab's Treasure. I'm sure there are more that I'm missing, but I also follow an artist on Twitter that puts crabs into almost every piece. Plus, there was that whole meme about everything becoming a crab. I know it's based on real science, but this is the meme version of it. My question is, why? Why all this noise about crabs within the last 5 or so years? Crabs are delicious, sure, but I mostly don't know why there's been a huge surge in the world of playable crabs in games. I guess this isn't a tight 5, but more so a cry for help. Can someone explain the appeal of crabs? Despite me not getting why things have to be this way, I love Crab Champions. Let's finally get into it. This is a roguelike, high-speed, third-person shooter. You run, jump, and slide around as a crab, shooting other crabs, and worms, and skulls, and pumpkins? Yeah, that's the basics of it. In terms of core mechanics, this game doesn't really do anything new. You just do it as a crab, and you do it really, really well. The movement is buttery smooth, just the way I like my crabs, which is good, like how crabs taste. But it's good because you want to keep moving around quickly to avoid incoming attacks from enemies. Mobility is key. You have a slide that sends you across the ground at high speeds, and a double jump that acts more like a dodge. You've good air control on that second jump, and your crab does a cool flip when you do it. When things start out, you'll be faced with some simpler challenges, but as the game goes on, you'll be facing down huge hordes of bad guys, and projectiles just shy of a bullet hell type situation. So, get good at doing flips and slides. Also, if you aim while in the air, you get a bit of bullet time to help you land your shots. I'm not sure you really need that, as the auto-aim when using a controller is really strong. But the bullet time feels really cool, so I guess I don't care if it helps you at all. Dodging and jumping will only get you so far. You gotta shoot things too. The good news is, the shooting in this game is also really fun. You pick from 14 different guns to start out. I imagine there will be more as the game gets more updates. But you're stuck with that weapon the entire run. The way you get more powerful is by getting mods to your weapons, grenades, and just general buffs. You get these at the end of levels, by activating totems, or buying them in the shop. These have all kinds of bonuses for you, some just flat increases of stats, others with larger increases for a trade-off or a secondary effect. Maybe your gun does more damage, but your bullets move slower. Maybe your grenades are more powerful, but fly in a snake-like pattern. There's all kinds of stuff like that. There's some with large trade-offs for big bonuses, like you get hurt at the start of every level, but you also get free money. You'll see all kinds of things and figure out good synergies as time goes along. This can be made easier by the ability to drop and recycle mods. You only have a limited number of mod slots anyways, so if you want to loop your game many times, you're going to be recycling a lot of mods. On top of all this, you can customize your difficulty quite a bit. You have 3 levels of difficulty with 12 modifiers to mix it up however you would like. You can set yourself up for an easy time just to get a win, because some days we all need that. Or you can pump up the challenge and try to be the gamiest gamer crab that ever there was. Other nice things about this game are that it runs really, really well on the Steam Deck. Recently, I was injured and needed to sit with my feet up on the couch. This game helped me through a lot of that. The music is very fun. The developer of this game is also the creator of the Crab Rave song. A thing I didn't know about until this game, maybe that'll mean more to you. And there is co-op with a total of 4 players at once. And it's very fun in co-op. Being able to drop mods really can help out you and your friends by improving everyone's builds. There are only 2 minor negatives I have related to this game. When you beat a level, you're given a choice of where to go next for a different reward, and the rewards are listed by mod type. There are a lot of types, and I don't really have a clear meaning on what's the difference between some of them, like what's a skill mod and what's a speed mod. Some others are also confusing as well. I just wish there was a little more clarity with this. My other issue is on some levels you can get a bonus by clearing that level without getting hit. In the early stages, it's pretty easy to know when you've been hit and lose this bonus. But as you progress and have lots of mods, it can be harder to know when you lose the bonus. I would just like there to be some indication of failure next to the text explaining the flawless bonus. Those are barely complaints, so this game is good, and a lot of people agree with me. I normally like to cover smaller games, but this one's just so much fun. There is plenty of replay value too. If you want to hunt achievements, that's a fun thing to do here. Maybe you just want to practice working your way up through the difficulties and improving your skills. Or you just want to use all the different guns successfully. There's a lot to do, especially if you can convince even one friend to get on board. Plus, the game is $10 full price, and you kind of can't go wrong with that. It's probably on sale right now. I'm recording this before the winter sale actually starts, so I don't know what sale it is, but I bet it's good right now. Anyway, go check it out and see what the life of a crab is really like. Howdy y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. Honestly, I've wanted to do this for quite some time, but a lot of things happened to me and I've just been kind of trying to survive. I also would have really liked to have done a video on Remnant 2, but this is how it runs on my computer. And medical bills have temporarily robbed me of getting a new graphics card. Hopefully, look forward to that in the new year. Oh, and I did get one question on the previous video that I thought I would answer here. What's a game I always come back to? I have a few. The obvious one is Deep Rock Galactic. I keep up on every season. But I have a few others. I will occasionally go back and just do a quick run in Brigador from time to time. And for a while I was returning to Nova Drift to chase the achievements. But I earned them all. Now I just like to see if I can beat my high scores. That's a great Steam Deck game. Feel free to leave me more questions at the end of this video. It was nice to get just even one. I have plans for a larger video, but that's a long ways away. There'll be more why I love videos before that one's done. So, see you next time.